Hello, so there's a new feature poll out for the latest dev blog rewarding rewards, so let's have a look and vote. So here we are. So first of all, should we introduce the Ring of Gods, a Treasonous Ring, the Tyrannical Ring as rewards from the Wilderness bosses? I think yes, they sound alright. If question 1 passes, should the Ring of the Gods act like a god item aligned to all the gods at the same time? So that means you won't get attacked in God Wars. I mean, it's a nice idea, but I don't know. I think having one item is a bit OP in Auto at the moment, so I'm going to say no. Question 3. If question 1 passes, should we be able to imbue the Ring of the Gods, Treasonous Ring, and Tyrannical Ring at the minigames reward shop to double their bonuses? I'm going to say no, I'm not really a fan of the whole minigame reward shop. I think all that needs to be rethought. Question 4. If question 1 passes, should you be able to combine the Warrior, Treasonous, and Tyrannical rings to create the Ring of Aggression, which is basically the melee ring? I'm going to say yes. Question 5. Should they introduce the Ranger's Tunic as an elite clue scroll reward? I'm going to say yes. It looks pretty cool. Question 6. Should they introduce Holy Sandals as a medium clue scroll reward, which is kind of like the shoes for the monk's outfit? I'm going to say yes. Question 7. Should they introduce Bandos, Armadillo, and Ancient God books as described in the developer blog? I'm not too sure about those, so I'm going to say no. Question 8. Should they introduce God Halos to Castle Wars reward shop as described in the developer blog? I think they didn't really have many effects, so I'm going to say yes. They said they definitely weren't going to be like the RS3 ones, so that's good. Question 9. Should Dark Crabs heal 25% of your base hit points? This means it will heal 24 if you've got 96 hit points. I'm going to say yes. I mean, originally I didn't like percent healers, but I kind of like the fact that it's a really good one, especially if you're a high level. But then again, some people might vote against this if they're using them and they're quite a low level, but so we'll see. Question 10. Should they introduce Amylase to the Mox of Grace store, which allows you to create stamina potions as described in the developer blog? If I remember right, that just was like a cool potion that helps increase your energy faster, so I'm going to say yes. Question 11. Should you be able to use an extra trap than you have the level for in the wilderness? You can already do this at Black Tune Chompers. I'm going to say yes. Question 12. Should they introduce the game filter so you can hide repetitive game messages? I'm going to say yes. It's always useful, but I don't know. I don't think I used it that much. I'm not too sure. Question 12. Should they increase the number of bank spaces available to 600? I'm going to say yes. Nice to have a bit more bank space, even though a lot of people complain about it, and I think it's fine. Question 14. Should they increase the Hive alchemy value of Pharaoh Scepter to 50,000 so you're more likely to protect it on death? I'm going to say yes. I'm a bit unsure about why people want that, but I don't know if people use it much. Anyway, question 7. Should they add a pause option to auto chat? I'm going to say yes. Question 6. Should we buff the drop table of the Cowfight Queen to offer a better return over time? No signature drops will be added to have their drop chance modified. I'm going to say yes, just for the simple fact that it helps get some. Actually, no. I was going to say yes, but I'm going to say no. I mean, maybe the Cowfight Queen will be dead a bit, but I don't mind. I don't want a lot of items coming into the game. Question 17. Should we add right-click teleport options in the player-owned house for the Amulet of Glory? I'm going to say no. If you're going to be using House Glory, you've got to be accepting the fact that you are doing the slower method. Take Glory with you. So no. Question 18. Should they increase the click zone on the player-owned Amulet of Glory, Abyssal Rifts, Rope's Wings, and Wilderness Levers? I'm going to say yes. Question 19. Should we block walk on permanent fires within the Rogue Den Bank area? I'm going to say yes, so people can't just stand there and troll you. Question 20. Should tall leprechauns be able to note tree roots? I'm going to say yes. And finally, question 21. Should chat from your dueling partner be visible in the trade chat option while you're setting up the duel? I'm going to say yes, and hopefully they'll add that into trading as well. So let's vote and see what happens. So far we've had 5,240 people vote, and that is on the 11th of June. And it's just come out today. So question 1, we've had 79% of people want the the Ring of the Gods, Treasonous Ring, and the Tyrannical Ring from the Wilderness bosses. But only 69% want the Ring of the Gods acting as an item that's aligned to all the gods, so you can protect in God Wars. Question 3. If question 1 passes, should you be able to imbue them? Only 72% have said they want these rings to be imbued, so they're not going to be that powerful. Question 4. If question 1 passes, should be able to combine them. So 73% have said they want the Warrior, Treasonous, and Tyrannical rings to make the Ring of Aggression. Question 5. Should they introduce the Ranger's Tunic? A whopping 90% have already said they want that. 87% want the Holy Sandals as a medium clue scroll reward. 77% have said yes to the Bandos, Armadillo, and Ancient God books as described in the blog. 81% have said yes to introducing the God Halos in the Clan Wars reward, Cast Wars reward shop. 71% have said Dark Crab should heal 25% of the base hit points. Question 10. 80% have said they should introduce Amylase and Marks of Greystone, which you can use to make stamina potions as described in the blog. 85% have said you should be able to use an extra trap when you're doing Hunter in the Wilderness, like you can already do at Black Chin Chompers. Question 12. 89% have said they want a game filter. Question 13. 96% said they want the number of bank spaces increased to 600. Question 14. 87% have said they want the Pharaoh's Scepter to be 50,000 coins, so you're more likely to protect on death. 88% want a pause option on the auto chat. 90% want the Calfight Queen drop table to have a better return over time. I'm not too sure what it's gone about. I think it just means if you're there for longer, you get more drops. Question 17. 94% want the player-owned Amulet of Glory to have right-click options. Question 18. The click zone on the player-owned Amulet of Glory, Abyssal Rips, and Rope Swings in the Wilderness Levers are going to be 91% have voted yes. I'm not really sure why anyone will vote no on that one. Question 19. Should they block walking on permanent fires in the Rogue's Den? So 75%. We'll see how that one pans out. I'm kind of hoping people vote yes on that. Question 20. Should tall leprechauns be able to note tree roots? We've got 88% saying yes. And finally, question 21. Should chat from your dueling partner be visible in the trade chat tab when you're setting up for a duel? And 95% have said yes. So far, a lot of these are going to go through. Some of the top ones, like the Ring of the Gods, aren't going to be coming through. And the Dark Crab healing 25% probably won't be coming through. But obviously, we've only had 5,000 votes. And plenty more people are going to vote on this. So hopefully you vote on it. And make sure tomorrow, it's Thursday I believe. So tomorrow there's probably going to be a Twitch live stream. And I think we're going to get the Treasure Trail update tomorrow, so I'll be updating on that, and hopefully make sure you guys vote in this. So I've been Lewis, thanks for watching, goodbye.